Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Quest for Glory 4 with me, your host Tim. What did we do yesterday? We just kind of walked around the woods, improved our aura spell for a bit, and that was kind of it. We did 1 or 2 battles, we met the Domovoi, who told us about a lot of problems, and who hinted that we should probably be going into the monastery next to help a different Domovoi that is in there. So, to that end, we're going to at least explore the monastery today, and see what it's like inside that structure. I also intend to go out tonight and do a little bit more exploring during the nighttime, which should be a lot more lively than it is during the day, I suspect. We might not do too much exploring, but I do intend to do at least a little bit out there. We might end up spending the night at Irana's garden as well. The first time we'll be spending the night in Irana's garden in the game. Hello, Yuri. Good morning.
You get a smile in response.
Wow! That's awesome. Let's get some breakfast. Every good day starts with a good breakfast. Most important meal of the day. At least that's what they say.
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
What is a plain breakfast? Is it like cereal with garlic in it? Take care, you two.
You get a farewell wave in response.
Oh, right. We also overheard them crying about Tanya. The Domovoi has hinted that Tanya is alive, but doesn't know how to help her and she's in the castle, which is what Bella believes as well.
The days are getting cooler and shorter. Winter is approaching.
Winter is coming. Alright, well, let's say hello to Dimitri. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you.
Alright, I'll see you later, sir. You have a good day.
Take care.
Okay, how are we looking on supplies, by the way? We've got 4 cure poison, 4 healing potions. I think we'll visit the doctor as well today. It's been 2 or 3 days since we last visited him, so it'll be good to say hello, I think, again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and peek inside. Let's use our amulet.
The hectopus seems somehow calmer as you present the Dark One sign to it. You get the feeling that there's something it wants you to do with the sign.
I believe we can use it on the door, and it will let us in.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
We'll be fine, Igor. Thank you.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Okay. It's a creepy, evil place, so let's begin by getting some defensive spells up, just in case.
You cast the reversal spell. You cast the aura spell. A gentle glow suffuses your body. You cast the protection spell. It gives you a warm, safe feeling.
No reason not to have our shields up while we're in this location. Let's take a look around.
This is a no longer used monastery. The furnishings are in poor condition, and the carpet and drapes are faded and threadbare. The symbols of the Dark One make this an uncomfortable place to be.
I see the signs we saw earlier and the arc up above us.
This carving depicts a cavernous, hungry-looking mouth.
Mouth, bones, blood, essence, and senses?
This is a bas-relief image of a heart.
A heart.
If you look out of the corners of your eyes, you can almost see it pulse. This place is making you see all sorts of things, actually. This terrifying relief depicts some sort of gargoyle or demon head. No matter where you move, you could swear that it's watching you.
Is there any magic in this area?
You sense a low level of magic all around you, as if many arcane and unpleasant activities had occurred here in the past. The hexapodal wall decoration above the fireplace is actually an enchanted creature, and extremely powerful magic radiates from an object in the display case.
Interesting.
It's a six-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod. Unless you like cats, then you might call it a hexapus.
Doesn't look anything like a cat. Can we calm it?
A feeling of peace and tranquility fills the area.
I don't trust the spell to save me from it. Maybe the trap can help us with it.
The bas-relief depicts a scarab beetle, sacred to the Shapirians as the keeper of the sun, mostly due to certain unsavory habits having to do with dung balls.
Oh, nasty.
Now that alcove looks as though it was put there to hold something very important.
The thief will need to be able to reach up there to get an item as part of a quest he gets, I believe.
A long wooden table attests to a time when this room was used to double as a communal dining room for the monks. There's an old threadbare rug on the floor. Like the curtains, it looks more like a fire hazard than an amenity at this point.
Anything under the...
There's nothing under the old rug but dust and spiders, neither of which you need. The fireplace looks as though it hasn't been used in years. There are no logs on the log holders, nor is there any sign of ashes or other debris.
It has been years, I got the impression. But it is a bit suspicious. We'll remember that. I think we'll come back in here later.
The once fine curtains now look moth-eaten and bone-dry. Now they are no more than a fire hazard.
A lot of hints as to the fact we might want to consider burning this place when we're done.
The chandeliers once provided light in this dark, somber room. Now they are crusted over with something you'd rather not investigate closely. They are now quite useless. This is a fairly attractive, in a Baroque way, display cabinet with a glass door.
I don't suppose it's open.
You break the glass cabinet open, making a big mess. The only useful item inside is a flask labeled healing, which you take for later use.
Oh, good for us. I forgot how strong Galvin is, even though he's a mage.
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving.
Ah, he must have come here thinking to help the priests, only the priests captured him, dehydrated him, and probably tortured him or something. Let's use our rehydration solution on him.
Very wet be I, very wet, and very alive. Glad am I to be alive, happy thanks I give you. Careful you should be here, dangerous very it is. Feed the guard, or destroy it, to find the secret passage down.
Your aura has evaporated. You cast the aura spell.
Okay, so we could kill the hexapod, I suppose. Our spells are amazing. We could also feed it, but we don't know what to feed it. We get some points for figuring out what to feed it, though. Let's go back and use the trap, and we'll come back here again tomorrow to fully investigate the place. Since we've saved the Domovoi, however, I think we'll actually spend the night in town, though we might do some wandering around outside anyway during at night, but we might not either. That's my way of saying that I think we need to talk to Domovoi again.
You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
Whew! Okay, nice. Our first time in there wasn't so bad.
Your reversal spell is wearing thin.
We didn't even need any of our spells. Oh, hello, Nikolai.
Your protection spell has worn off.
Let's visit the doctor. Looks like our reversal spell is finally ran off as well. the music really helps, I think, with that. I have a hard time generally doing I can't pronounce it. Memorization puzzles like that. Once it gets up to like 6 of them, it's really difficult for me. Alright, let's go... oh, the trap. We'll do that on the way out. Let's, is the doctor in?
You hear mysterious bubbling and sizzling noises. Every once in a while you think you hear someone muttering to himself.
Let's let the doctor know we're here.
You faintly hear a voice saying, "Don't knock! Come on in!" from beyond the door.
Alright, let's go in and see him. It's been a few days.
Your aura has evaporated.
I have done it! The world shall not soon forget the genius of Dr. Cranium. The experiment is a success. Behold, Frankie!
Oh, good for you, Doctor.
Is she not something? I'm looking forward to an exhilarating series of experiments with her. Ah, a very nice Frankie. I'm sure you will agree. Just as I planned. I believe she has all the assets necessary to become a premier scientific laboratory assistant.
Well, I'm glad to see more women in STEM. Indeed. Though, she looks a bit green there, Doctor. I like her hair.
Could it be? Has Dr. Cranium at last succeeded in the ancient dream of bringing back life to the dead? Or is this just someone who had a little too much to drink at the Mad Doctor's party last night?
Why not both? Why not both? Hello, Dr. Cranium. Good morning.
You say hello to the scientist.
Frankie has been helping to keep me company in your absence. Still, it is good to have you visit.
Yes. Yes, this is all kinds of disturbing, Doctor, but then she's dead. She's dead, but she's helping him. This is going into places where I didn't imagine it would go to. Hello, Doctor. How are you doing today?
I am a genius! I shall be famous everywhere! There have been others who have worked on the reanimation of dead tissue, but no scientist has a Frankie like mine! Whoopee!
I guess she is one of a kind then, Doctor. Congratulations, I suppose, is in order. What's she like?
Is she not a wonder? My Frankie, fully functional in every way. In fact, I imagine she could even,
I'm sure, indeed. Yes, that's really disturbing. Is that necrophilia, then, Doctor? I'm not so sure. How's the experimentation going with Frankie? It's just so weird to say out loud.
I am sorry, but I really cannot reveal the nature of the experiments Frankie and I intend to perform. The world may not yet be ready for them. More importantly, I do not want anyone else taking credit for my results. Besides, Frankie is a little shy.
Oh, she's adorable. I can understand that. That's fine. How are things in town? Have the scientists come around to believing you're no longer a mad scientist?
This poor, benighted, unscientific town used to be a thriving community. Lately, however, the birth rate has dropped, and anyone careless enough to be caught out at night tends not to return. The heavy rains of the last few years have also put a damper on the local economy. The only road out of the valley has become covered by an endless and impassable swamp. I have not received a single delivery of scientific equipment this year. It is terrible.
Oof. Probably have use it or lose it, probably. Sorry about that, Doctor. Looks like you're losing all the funds and or free scientific equipment you could gain. How's the science going?
Science? Ha! You ask me about science? Just look at Frankie there and you will understand the purpose of science. It is to acquire the knowledge of the very nature of life itself, and to create what those less informed would call miracles with that knowledge.
Well, Doctor, not to break it to you so harshly, but raising the dead is something magic users and wizards can do as well, you know. There's necromancers out there raising skeletons and even ghouls in Shapir, for example, and the ghosts and other such creatures in Spielberg. But Frankie is unique, I suppose, in that regard. She's not brought back by magic. I don't suppose, Doctor, you can spare a healing potion.
Here you are, one freshly brewed healing drink.
And do you have an empty poison... Or empty... Can you spare a poison cure as well?
Here you are, one freshly brewed universal poison antidote.
Thank you, Doctor, very much. Could you spare an empty flask?
You ask Dr. Cranium if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course, of course. I am always delighted to assist scientific research of any kind, and I have plenty of flasks. You may have this one.
Thank you, Doctor, very much. I guess we'll tell them about Mordavia and some of what we'll be trying to do.
We'll talk about your explorations on Mordavia and the many amazing creatures you've encountered.
Yes, that is the way of the true scientist. Do not rely on what others have told you, but experience them for yourself. I am glad that you are finding your vacation in Mordavia an educational experience.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it is kind of like a vacation, but we're still on the job, as it were, just over here instead. Well, Doctor, you have a good day. You and Frankie have a, well, good luck with the experiments and all that.
And say goodbye.
I trust you will continue to do research throughout the forest.
Indeed. Okay, so, next.
Do not be concerned if you should be unable to reach me during the next few days. Frankie and I shall be engaged in some very important and engrossing scientific research.
I'm sure you will be indeed. Now, what I often do now is I will not visit the doctor for like 2 or 3 days since he kind of mentioned he's gonna be kind of busy. All right, let's use the trap a little bit. Thank you. Your Antwerp has been processed. Do you wish to identify another animal? Nah. Can't handle more than one, I see. It's a good thing that you know your limits. Yeah, let's identify another one. Okay, let's go. Does it have legs? Nope. Is it yellow, slimy, and banana-shaped? Yeah! Ah, you want a banana slug. I can't imagine why. Try feeding it bananas, but watch out for the orangutans. Oh, man. Wow, that's a pretty big slug. Haven't seen one of those slug that big since I walked outside my house a few days ago. Yes, another animal. Let's say it has legs. Yes. Does it have more than one leg? Yeah, it does. Does it have more than 2 legs? No. Do you like hot fudge sundaes? Yes. Then I suggest you put a hot fudge sundae in the receptacle, start eating it, and push the activate button. Oh, because I have 2 legs and I like sundaes. I get it. It's been so long, everyone. I don't remember going down all the different paths for this. Let's do one more wrong thing. Let's go with it doesn't have legs. It's not yellow, slimy, banana shaped. Does it float? Yeah, it floats. You want a styrofoam coffee cup. Sorry, the environmentally unsound. Besides, styrofoam hasn't been invented yet. Alright, let's do it for real this time. Do you wish to identify another animal? Yes. Does it have legs? Yep. Does it have more than 1 leg? It does. Does it have more than 2 legs? Yes. Does it have more than 3 legs? Yes, it does. Does it have more than 4 legs then? Yep. This is getting tricky. Does your animal have more than 5 legs? Yes. Does it have exactly 6 legs? It does. Does it look like a cross between an octopus and a squid? Only with fewer tentacles. Yeah, it does. Well, hexapods mostly eat heroes. Sounds like a good idea to you? Nope. I was wondering. Well, and a pinch of clove of garlic will do. Oh, do we have any on us? No, both are in our chest. Okay, well then let's go out to Irana's Peace, grab some fruit, come back here, and we'll see what time it is. I really should not go out tonight, because if I spend the night here, I'll be able to improve my aura spell, and the Domovoi will probably interrupt us and thank us for helping again, which will let me cast more aura to get it up even more, to be even safer when we're out at night. So I guess I'm changing the plan a little bit. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the night we'll go outside at night. Now, there's not much else for us to see here, unfortunately. So we'll just get down to Irana's garden. Oh, you know what? Actually, so we'll go back to our room, grab a garlic clove when we're done here. And I think we'll talk to Punny Bones again and see if he's made any progress on his side getting in to see Baba Yaga. He probably hasn't been able to reach her. Probably can't get past a magic hedge, I would imagine. We need to find a creepy item or something to improve Bonehead's look. I remember what it is, actually, and we've got to be able to survive at night to get it. Yeah, we'll take advantage of the fact I'm expecting Domovoi to interrupt us tonight, I think. Oh, and Boris. You know what? We should go see Boris today and tell him what Olga said about him. See if he, see what his point of view of the whole thing is. She's not very happy that he left her. Okay, made it to Irana's garden. How's our... This will be our sixth fruit, I think. Yes, this is our 6th time there. We've only seen the doctor, what? Maybe 5 times? Yeah, it was like this outside yesterday. I got a bunch of hiking done. It was wonderful. Hello, fruit. Thank you. Actually, while we're here, we'll water the bonsai bush.
You fill your flask to the top with fresh, sparkling water. You water the bonsai bush.
I don't know if we're overwatering or anything like that. I've killed so many bonsai... Oh, so many. I've only had 2, and I've killed both of them, because I don't know how much water I'm supposed to give them. I think I've watered them way too much both times. I think you're supposed to... Nah, don't say the wrong thing. You don't want anyone else killing their bonsai bushes, assuming they have any. Poor plants. Couldn't kill my lucky bamboo, though. That thing grew freaking amazingly large. Holy crap. It was awesome. Back when I had real plants. I probably should buy more fake plants. I gotta dust my fake plants. I don't think I've dusted them since I bought them some 3 or 4 years ago in the house. Yeah, they're probably due. Alright, we're going over to see Boris at the moment. So we'll get that done now. Then we'll off-screen casting our aura a bunch of times. I could do that on-screen. It only takes a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes tops to do that. But nah, we'll do that off-screen. Then we'll come back. We'll go get the garlic clove, talk to Punny Bones, go and use the exercise machine a little more. And by then, it probably will be time for bed. If the Domovoi wakes us up, we can improve our aura spell even more. Hopefully we'll get it to like 270 or so before the end of today. Oh, hello. What is this? Another wyvern. Okay. We'll dazzle him.
You're about as stealthy as the average goon.
Not at all. All right, we want to run over here. And let's begin hammering it.
You cast the protection spell.
Almost forgot. Oh god, what a horrible beginning that was. Whoa, that was close. Nice try. Gotcha. Alright, let's recover some of our stamina. Oh. Not putting this one down long enough. Gotcha. That was actually quite a bit of energy used there, Tim.
The wyvern has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
Indeed it is. That was quite a bit of magic, but whatever. We didn't take any real hits from that. 360, 368, okay. If I want to practice those up to 400, then I need to do what I was doing before with the bunnies. I guess we'll take the bunnies as the way to improve my spells, my combat spells, by just clicking them over and over and over and over again, as you guys saw before. All right, we're here at Boris's. Hello, Boris. Hello, sir.
When the days are short and the nights grow long, a friendly face is a welcome sign.
Does that mean like a welcome sign? Like, no, don't. Hello there, Boris. Good morning.
Good day and welcome back.
Thank you. Let's tell him about some of the stuff we've done.
I am certain you will have many such adventures in Mordavia.
I like his suit vest, a jacket as well. So, Boris, are you married?
My wife has been gone for many years now.
Indeed she has. Well, we talked to her.
You tell Boris what Olga said about him. He blushes.
Olga was always opinionated. I grew tired of listening to her complain about me all the time.
Marriage problems. Yeah, I can see someone complaining to you all the time, getting under your nerves, I suppose. So tell me more about Olga, then.
My wife has been...
Oh, okay. But next time we're here, we'll talk to him about that. So, how's the castle been? Castle been good? Been up to the castle?
The castle is very quiet during the daytime, but I have heard noises and seen lights in the windows at night.
How about werewolves? Any news about them? Any werewolves around here?
I have heard the wolves howl at night, but who is to say that they are werewolves?
Well, you could. You could say they were werewolves, but good for you for not doing so. Ask about town.
Mordavia has changed little in all the time I have lived here.
But he's living on the other side of the gate now. I guess the master gets him the food he needs as well. The townsfolk were thinking that everyone at the castle are vampires. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it. Maybe could verify that for us?
The people of the town are frightened peasants. Just because no one has ever seen anyone from the castle during the day, they tell tales of monsters in the night. I have worked as a gatekeeper here for many years. I wear no garlic and fear no vampires. After all, when someone goes looking for trouble, he will always find it.
There's more accuracy to that statement than you would know. Well, thank you then, Boris. Take care.
Farewell. May the sun and the moon keep watch over you.
Okay, maybe we'll eat another fruit and work on our aura spell some more. That took quite a bit out of us. Because I'm casting Lightning Bolt. It is a wyvern, so it's the best spell to cast. Actually, during combat, I keep accidentally casting Force Bolt as well. It's not a bad spell, but it's of all the range damaging spells we've got, that's the weakest one. Okay, and what time is it? Midday. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this off screen. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, everyone, we're back. Our spell is only at 226. That's pretty sad. We're definitely not gonna get to 270 today unless we get really lucky. All right, so we're going back to the inn, the tavern. We'll grab some garlic from our chest, and then we'll talk to Punny Bones. You know what? Actually, first, why don't we go to the guild hall, I guess. Yeah, let's go to the guild hall first, and then we'll visit Punny Bones. We can rest for an hour or two, wait till it's nighttime to give us a little more magic right before bed, to work on our aura spell a little more, then go to bed. I think the will probably wake us up to thank us. We'll see if he's downstairs and talk to him. And then cast our aura spell a little more. That should let us finally get out at night. Hello, Igor.
Always Igor happy to know you not customer. Yet.
Guess everyone eventually comes to your place at work, don't they, Igor? How you been?
Not too bad. Little graveyard humor there.
I thought of a good one the other day, but I can't remember. I remember to add a few of these to Darkest Dungeons, gallows humor, I suppose. So how's the grave digging business doing? Business piling up for you?
Grave digging not so bad. Customers not complain. Little graveyard humor there.
What can you tell me about the crypt in the graveyard?
Crypt belonged to Borgov family. Used to be boyars and lived in castle. Now only Borgovs around here in crypt. Except last boyar. Nobody knows where his body lies.
Oh, the last boyar isn't dead. Or if he is, he's not buried there. Any other rumors, Igor, that people have not been telling you about?
Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate. She look like she looking for someone.
Oh.
Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my pyre?" Little graveyard humor there. She not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love. Or at least reasonable facsimile.
I use that expression a lot, reasonable facsimile. Alright, Igor, thank you. That must be Katrina. We haven't seen her around town. I don't think... Maybe she's married to one of the people? Well, thank you, Igor.
Rest in peace.
We don't have the mana to survive night now, so we'll see if she's around tomorrow. Okay, did we fully exercise with this? We need to add more cannonballs to the barrel, to the pails. Let's find out really quick.
Your aura has evaporated. There's only a certain amount of punishment your body can stand on any given day. Enough pain, enough gain for now. Try again tomorrow.
And the time? We can rest for 1 more hour.
After some rest, you feel better.
And then we'll head back out, go to the inn, visit Punny Bones, visit our own place, probably rest for another hour, go downstairs, get dinner, go to bed, see if the Domovoy wakes us up, which I think he will. Go and talk to Domovoy again, if he's present in the actual inn. Practice our aura spell some more. And then finally get some sleep.
The days are getting cooler and shorter. Winter is approaching.
Hey, Dimitri. You have a good evening, sir. I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Yuri, I'll see you later.
You get a farewell wave in response.
Alright, so we're checking on Punny Bones. It's been a few days, right? Day 4 he showed up. I think today's... What day is today? Day 9 in game? What day is today? Day 9, yeah. So it's been almost a week since we last visited him.
You hear some movement in the room.
Alright, he's in there. Let's knock on the door.
A voice from behind the door says, "Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it wasn't too shocking for you."
I don't know what he's talking about.
Welcome back! It's good to see you again.
Thanks, Punny.
As a matter of fact, I just got some candy from my Aunt Jemima. Go on, have a piece.
You know you will be sorry if you do, and sorry if you don't.
That's my auntie, always making me laugh when I'm blue. No, you're blue. That's right.
Yeah, so it basically blows up in your face with a bunch of ink, I think. It's the same animation as when we opened up the gift from Quest for Glory 3 to learn the Dazzling Lights, Juggling Lights spell. Hello, Punny Bones.
Back again? We didn't say goodbye long enough ago as it is.
Well, yeah, it's been a few days, though. So how you doing? I already said hello. So, Punny, how you been holding up?
Just call me Punny. Oh, Mr. Bones, if you're gonna be formal. I'd be a whole lot better if I could get back my humor. It's embarrassing being a half-witted wise guy.
What happened to your sense of humor?
I've lost my jocularity until I can find someone to remove this curse. I came to this backwood burg to find Baba Yaga and try to get her to reverse the curse. But I looked all over this place and I ain't seen her, so I'm stuck, dumbstruck, and out of luck.
Tell me more about this curse.
A worse curse for a funny fella like me there never worked. A gnome without a joke is like a donut without a hole. Nothing's missing, but nothing's there either.
That's interesting. Yeah, a donut without a hole is a pastry. Well, no, it's a donut anyway. You could have a jelly-filled donut. You don't need a hole in the donut to make it a donut. I think. Dunkin' Donuts has lots of donuts that don't have holes in them. Are they donuts? Now I'm confused. No luck finding Baba Yaga? Any sight of her then?
You don't want to mess around with Baba Yaga. She don't just get mad. She gets like major mad. And then she gets even. Not one to hold a grudge. At least, not for long.
It's probably because she eats the people she's angry at. Don't suppose you could tell me a sample joke? Maybe your humor's getting better without needing Baba Yaga.
You should have seen yourself opening the box. Would have died laughing. Shame you weren't there to see it. My best jokes, and nobody but me to laugh at them.
Okay, tell me the joke he played on us then. So, we've seen Baba Yaga's hut. And, maybe this might be that I'm the hero who did Baba Yaga. I don't know. Talk about Baba Yaga.
What a funny world. You turned Baba into a frog, and she turned me into an ass. She is around here somewhere, you know. I just don't know where for sure.
Well, Punny, I will see you later. I'll let you know if I run across Baba Yaga.
Leaving so soon, Goon?
It's probably for the best that we actually haven't told him we've met her. He might go try to find her himself, and he's likely to be eaten.
Did you hear the one about the vampire architect?
No.
He designed the Vampire State Building. Always leave you laughing, I always say.
Oh my god, so bad. So bad. So bad, Punny Bones. So bad.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Okay, we want the garlic. Might as well grab both of them, I suppose. Let's rest for an hour. It should be sunset or evening by then.
After some rest, you feel better.
We're still wounded from Punny Bones' electrical trap. How about that? Alright, let's get our dinner. I don't think anyone will have anything new to talk about either, everyone, so I guess that's going to be it for this session. I am fully expecting the Domovoy to wake us up this evening to thank us, right around the midnight time frame again.
You have some garlic pheasant for supper.
Thank you, Bella, Yuri, Ivan, Hans, Franz. Good night, everyone.
They all wave to you in response.
Yep, nothing to talk about. Once we've explored a little bit at night, well, I should always record my nighttime explorations, given all the battles that we're likely to fight out there and all the new creatures we'll run into as well.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
I think I mentioned before, you should expect me to do some off-screening. And again, just like in Quest for Glory 3, it'll take a few days to begin working on our spells. We're going to get like another 2 or 3 spells as well. You can already see how long it takes us to improve them.
You...
I'm just going to cast this over and over. And what does it end up at? 232 for 1 day's worth of work. We did lose about a third. A third? A fourth? Looks like a third. Maybe of our mana to the wyvern we fought. But whatever. We gotta keep ourselves alive. Alright, so time for bed. Let's see what happens to us tonight. Oop. After some rest, you feel better. Well, if we can sneak in an extra cast.
You ca-
Or 2. You know we're gonna do it.
You...
Every cast matters.
The domovoi appears in the room beside you.
You help okay. Domovoy much wetter now. Maybe help you okay I will. You fine hero. You okay.
Oh, thank you, Domovoy. Oh, we didn't recover our mana. He woke us up and it's not midnight. Okay. Let's sleep till morning then. I'm sure we'll see him again. Not tonight, though, probably.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Sorry, I was hoping to sneak in another batch of aura practice. Okay, well, we're still good. We'll be able to go out tonight. I'll make sure my mana is high as well. If we do any battling during the day walking around, we will do our best to recover it. We have plenty of mana fruit, so we should be able to do that no problem. And I think today we'll also go down into the monastery and check what's in the secret passage today. Alright, everyone, but I'll do that next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, everyone.